Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. Thank you for joining. And if you are returning, well, friends, you know I love you. Thank you so much for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on the channel, friends. It really means so much to me. I absolutely cannot believe that we are jumping into November horoscopes. Insane that we are literally facing the end of the year. I know this year for me was interesting. Parts of it went pretty slow, and other parts I blinked and it was gone. So, you guys will have to let me know how you're feeling about that. Really, it's almost holidays. The holidays are coming, and it is almost New Year's. It is exciting to get a fresh start, though. So here's to 2023, that it brings us all abundance, health, joy, happiness, all those things that we're after. All right, my friends, before we jump into our horoscopes, I also want to just address, obviously, I address this pretty randomly and pretty often, but there are so many scam accounts out there. I appreciate when you guys let me know over on Instagram that there's a scammer asking me if this other account is me. The answer is always no. The only two accounts that I do have are here on the screen. One is my public account, and the other one is my private tarot account, where I mostly post tarot memes and I post what readings I'm doing first there, or there first. You know what I'm trying to say. I will never approach you to try to convince you to get a reading. I probably won't follow you back. They do like to go through, they meaning the scammers, they like to go through and see who recently followed me, and then they'll follow you back and then they'll try to scam you. So just letting you guys know, no, it is not me. But that's all the energy I want to give that. I really just want to focus on our readings now. So, my friends, let's get right to it. This month, we are going to be covering general messages, love messages. We're going to see what comes through for you. We'll be pulling some oracle cards and then doing a little charm reading at the end. So, let's dive right in. Let's get going. Hello, my Gemini friends, and welcome to your November horoscope reading, friends. As always, today we're going to be pulling messages, general messages, and see what you need to know about November, what's going to be coming up for you. Then we'll be moving into the love portion of the reading. We'll be pulling cards for singles, those of you that are connected. We'll be doing a little bonus read where we'll check in on you and the person on your mind. We'll be going all the way from Aries through Pisces. And then we'll be doing a little charm reading at the end, friends. So let's jump right in. I hope you guys had an awesome October. And here's to November. Here's to an awesome November. All right, let's take a moment to ground into your reading. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective. Allowing me to channel these messages for my Gemini babies. Gemini's in the month of November, Spirit. What's coming up for my Geminis? What do they need to know about the month of November? What do they need to know about November, please? What's going to be coming up for my Geminis? General messages, please, for my Geminis. General messages for the Gemini babies. What's going to be going on with them, Spirit? All right. Let's see what we got here. We got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So you guys are going to be getting out of your heads when it comes to something. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. So it does feel like you are going to be wanting to take some form of action and get yourself to a better place, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, maybe even physically. Some of you will be traveling. But there's something here that you're just, I don't know. I don't think you're making a move on because you feel like you may have been overgiving, and that makes you want to hold back. We have the Judgment in reverse. We have the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy coming through. So a lot of you will be saying no to a second chance, or you'll just won't be open to something coming back from the past. You'll be in this King of Swords energy, which is a little bit cold and closed off, but also just trying to do the right thing, or the smart thing, I should say. Why the Nine of Swords in reverse? I mean, the Eight of Swords in reverse. Why the Six of Swords, please? Why the Six of Swords? There's the Nine of Swords. I kind of felt it coming. A lot of fears. So even though you do want to get to a better place, and you are trying to get out of your head, it just feels like this is going to be kind of lingering because something isn't moving forward here. Why the Two of Wands, please? This could be a relationship for some of you. Maybe you have a choice between two people. Why the Judgment in reverse? And why the King of Swords? All right. We have the Three of Pentacles that flew out, as well as the King of Wands in reverse. So it's very interesting. Some of you are definitely might be dealing with two different people. Don't have to be if you are. One of them seems very logical, very practical. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Doesn't have to be someone that just very much encompasses that energy of being communicating, very intelligent. And then we have the energy of this King of Wands in reverse, which is just, I mean, he's out for himself, and it is genderless, but it is masculine energy. This person just doesn't commit or isn't showing, isn't showing consistency. The Three of Pentacles here, there could be a workplace connection. So maybe this is something that you're trying to be very logical and practical about, very smart about it. For those of you that it's not about two different people. All right, let's get to it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So no matter what happens, I do think there is going to be slow progress moving forward, and you are going to start to feel better, but you are going to kind of be going through it. Like I said, there's this want. I want this to feel better. I want to get over this, but at the same time, I feel like you're thinking about this late at night. As much as you're trying to release fears about it, maybe someone here was ignoring someone, or you were even ignoring something, or maybe this is just how you detach, and that's how you manage to get out of your head about it, is just by choosing to ignore something. It does feel like it is going to be lingering though, because like I said, there's a sense here where things are not moving forward, and maybe you're like, am I the only one that cares? Am I the only one that's giving to this? Maybe you do feel like something is way too one-sided for it to move forward, and that makes you linger back. There's a sense here of not making a decision when it comes to a relationship or a partnership. If this doesn't have anything to do with someone else outside of yourself, it just feels like you're not really making any big moves this month in order to kind of bring into alignment your higher self with what you're currently doing or putting your energy behind. Why this Two of Cups in reverse with the Two of Wands? Can I get another one there, please? Oh, we have, so yeah, you guys, my Gemini babes, I definitely feel that for someone watching, whoever hogged up the energy, whoever is getting this reading, there is a lot of mutual attraction here, but wherever the mutual attraction is, the masculine isn't showing up. They're just not consistent. They're not committing. They might be acting a little selfish. Maybe there's even a self-control issue or what's the word? Sabotage. That's what I was getting. Maybe there's like some self-sabotage going on because they're not feeling good about themselves. Perhaps. I do feel like you have the upper hand here. You're sitting as this Queen of Wands, very confident. You're the one that's in this beautiful, artistic, creative energy, going after the things that you want. Even if you don't feel that in November, even if that's by you sitting back, I do feel like different people have their eyes on you. Like I said, I think a few of you, more than a few of you, might have options here. If it's not a person, this could be job related or just, I don't know, whatever you guys have going on. Why the Six of Pentacles with the Chariot in reverse, please? Why are these both in reverse? The Hangman. Something about you viewing things differently. There could have been a long time. This could be energy that's been lingering for a while, and now you're starting to view something. Now you're like, wait, I did overgive, and that didn't get me anywhere, and I have to stop that. One more, please. What does my Gemini need to know here? So there is an ending of a cycle that is coming up for you guys. Maybe this is you bringing it into a cycle, you closing it out, because now you're realizing that something here could have been one-sided. I do feel like you will be working with someone, whether these are two different people, only you'll know. It could be because there's three people in this card. Why the Judgment in reverse with the Ace of Wands? I do see that there is a passionate new beginning coming, but I don't know if you want to give it a second chance. What can you tell me? Yeah, this could be relating to home. Yeah, you're not sure what you want. You have the opportunity here to have a new beginning when it comes to stability, relationship, perhaps something relating your home, your foundation, but you're just not making a move, or someone here is not making a move. You're just not sure. Either way, though, you're harnessing this power throughout the month of this Queen of Wands. All right, one more, please, for these two kings over here. What can you tell me about that Three of Pentacles with those two kings, please? Oh my gosh, another king? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys could definitely be dealing with multiple people. There's a lot of love here. Someone's got a lot of love here. But maybe someone, if this is the same person, they could have lacked drive, passion, motivation. But now they want to work with you, and that's why you're not really sure. You're not really sure if you want that. Someone here cares a lot, but it's almost like you want to ignore it. I think you guys will be choosing to detach and choosing to not have certain conversations in the month of November in order to avoid conflict. Maybe you're just not sure, and that's why you're not speaking up on it, my friends. Now I'm very curious to get into your love portion of the reading. So let's see what that holds. We have Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. We have all the signs showing up. Yeah, we have all the signs showing up. We have Cancer. I'm just calling out the majors. Libra. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my Gemini babies. Oh, someone wants to make a move. You guys saw how that flipped up? All right. Thank you, Spirit. What can you tell us about love messages, please, for my singles, my single Geminis in the month of, oh my gosh, I almost said October. I feel like this energy is lingering from October into November. November, please, Spirit. November, love messages for my single Geminis. Love messages for my single Geminis, please. What can they expect in love? Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, some of you could have a chance at, I don't know, happiness or family. I don't know. And you're just like, nope, I'm keeping to myself. That could also be, it doesn't have to be romantic. That could be, the holidays are coming. Maybe there's chances to get together with family and you're just kind of, maybe you want to keep to yourself. Oops. All right, let's get to it. Singles in love, please. November. Single Geminis in love. Some of you might just be avoiding it altogether because you're getting over something or you're trying to get over something that was painful. Yeah, you guys, I feel like you're going to be choosing to keep to yourself. If there was someone that you wanted to reunite with, it doesn't seem like things aren't progressing there or moving forward. It leads to maybe fear, self-doubt. Yeah, Lovers reverse. There you are. I don't see you doing much, Gemini, in November. I don't know if you're going to want to be doing much. It just feels like you want to be alone or you to like figure this out. Here's this King of Wands in reverse. This is either you or someone else, but someone else here is just maybe they're a player or just not committing, not reliable. Why the Moon, please? Why the Ten of Swords in reverse? A lot of you are skeptical or fearful of opening up to new people and getting to know them. You might be feeling closed off. Either that or maybe you felt friend zoned by someone or you had someone that there was potential with and it hasn't gone anywhere. And there's a lot of avoidance regarding that. It feels like you're very adamant about letting something go, but I don't know if in your heart truly you're letting it go. I feel this Queen of Swords is stepping in as like self-preservation, taking care of yourself, bringing the sword down, speaking your truth, being upset over something and it being known. It's almost like you ain't having it. You're like, I will cut you if you get too close. Why the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Again, you guys, because something hasn't moved forward, you're going to be viewing it differently and changing your mind. Why the King of Wands in reverse? If it's a certain connection, you're just not getting commitment from the person that I think you want commitment. If this isn't a specific person, maybe you haven't gotten commitment over these certain types. They're so hot. They're so hot. They're so nice to look at. They show you a good time, but oftentimes they're just not there the next day, and it feels like you haven't had that level of commitment here. Like, again, that's if it's not a specific person, maybe that's what you're letting go. That's what you're trying to recover from. I'm not dealing with these types anymore. For some of you, this is a very specific person that keeps popping up that you're in current disconnection with. And maybe you even feel powerless in the situation, or at one point you've even tried to manipulate the situation to get what you want, but you haven't really gotten what you wanted. I don't see union in November. And I also see you being like, I'm just not worried about it anymore. I'm not worried about it anymore. Any more love messages, please, for my singles? So in the way that you're moving forward, friends, it's kind of repeating a cycle because something here hasn't truly been let go. That's what I was saying. It's like in your head and your voice, you're like, nope, I'm done. I ain't having it. I'm moving on, moving forward. And then at the same time, it's kind of repeating a cycle. Bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. Someone here could be very stubborn about this connection. If this is a specific connection, or the way you're moving forward, you're closed off to getting to know people in general. And the way you're going about it, it's kind of stubborn, guys, and it's repeating a pattern. I do see you moving forward, but it's very, it's almost like a jaded energy that I'm getting from someone. All right. Let's continue. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages for my single Gemini babies in the month of November. Thank you, Spirit, for my single Geminis. What about my connected Geminis, please? My Geminis that are connected to someone. Love messages for the Geminis that are connected. My connected Geminis, please. Oh, the Sun card wanted to show up. There's good times to be had. You guys will have some good times in November. Connected Geminis, please. My Geminis that are connected to someone. Oops. All right, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. All right, something's got you emotionally messed up here. You have a lot of care in the situation, but because you are emotionally invested, it makes it hard to figure things out. It's almost like I don't even know how to feel anymore. So I'm going to bring out my Queen of Swords and go cold on an MFer. Literally. We have the Page of Cups. Okay. My connected Geminis. Okay, so for those of you that are connected to someone already, not my singles, those of you that are connected to someone, I do see someone popping up with an apology and trying to come out from out of the cold or come back together with you. If you guys recently had a rough patch or something like that, I do see them coming up and trying to offer you little feelings here, trying to soothe the situation. I'm not really sure how you're going to receive them because emotionally you've been through it, and it's almost like, look, I see what's going on here. For a time, this person could have had you confused, and that's like emotionally had its toll on you. So now they meet the sword. But here's the thing. You want this. You want to come back together with this person because this was a wish unfulfilled for you. Whatever this was, it was unfulfilled at one point. All right. Why the Seven of Cups in reverse, please? This person had you fixating on something, or someone was very fixated, and that led to a lot of fantasizing, a lot of filling in the gaps, and that led you to this place of being like, I don't know what the F is going on, so I'm just going to pull my blade out and have it ready just in case. Just in case. Yeah, it's because things didn't progress and they didn't go anywhere. Like, this hurt you, this wounded you. It exhausted you as well. This situation has been emotionally taxing on you because it's made you think too much instead of be able to grow in love with it. Emotionally grow with it, I should say. Why the Queen of Swords, please? You're going to be speaking about... Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know if you're actually going to speak or if you're just going to make up your mind and make it very clear. You're not open to a warm and fuzzy what reunion here. Even if it's recovering from a fight that you had, an argument, a rough patch, whatever it is, I don't think you're warm and fuzzy about it. Because there's a sense here of you're trying to trust yourself, but you're also, I think you might be blocking communication or just stopping whatever forward movement was going to happen. You might even be holding back, biting your tongue what you say. Keeping things to yourself as well. Or when you do speak the truth, it feels like the way you word it, it might be carefully thought out. It's like you already know what you want to say. You've gained clarity, but it's not, I don't necessarily think the clarity came because someone told you a truth. I think the clarity had to come because you kind of had to reach your own resolution over here. If something was emotionally taxing on you, it's like you had to get to this point. Why the Page of Cups? This person feels like there's unfinished business. That could be why they're coming in with an apology. Why the Five of Pentacles in reverse? The Justice. They want to make it right. Why the Six of Pentacles? This Queen of Swords in reverse. It's like someone who's not saying the truth. So they might breadcrumb you with what they tell you. They might not fully tell the truth, or they're still holding back. One more there, please. They do want movement forward, and I do see this moving forward. Can we get more information, please? What is that? Yeah, I feel someone wants to come back together with you and move things forward. So it's up to you. They're not showing up as a king. They're showing up as a younger, maybe you're dealing with someone that's younger. Someone, I feel like they're not very clear either. So what they do give you, what they do say, I don't think it's very deep or, I think it's like just enough. Anything else here? Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be mad. I feel like you're upset over family or the foundation here, or just something here has you upset. Maybe something about the home or the long-term stability of the situation, or like I said, family. All right. I have all signs here. Cancer with that Chariot, Libra with the Justice, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. All right. All right, my connected gemmies, that's what I have for you. Hopefully that helped. That's the energy I see for somebody in the month of November. Remember, it's a collective reading, so only take what resonates. All right, let's do your bonus read. This is where we're going to check in on you and who you're dealing with, Aries through Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Can we check on my Geminis, Aries, all the way through Pisces, please? What can you tell us, Spirit? If my Gemmies are dealing with an Aries in the month of November, Aries and Gemini dealing with Aries. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Someone here could be procrastinating or just being negative about the situation, putting things off, mostly getting procrastinating. That could be what's upsetting you if that other reading resonated. Gemini dealing with a Taurus. There's stability here. This person seems very loyal, very grounded, very committed, very capable, provider energy. Gemini dealing with a Gemini. Coming back together, coming out from separation or being left out in the cold. A Gemini dealing with a Cancer, please. There's going to be a quick communication late at night, possibly. They might want to work on something with you. Or it might be while you're thinking of them late at night, or they're nervous about reaching out and wanting to work something out with you. Gemini dealing with a Virgo. Wait, who was that? Was that Cancer or was that Leo? Okay, we have Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Oh yeah, this was Cancer. Cancer had the 3 cards. Okay. So a Gemini dealing with a Leo. Now it's the Leo. Gemini dealing with the Leo. Someone's not single here or dependent, reliant on something else. Hopefully it's not a codependent relationship or situation, but it's showing up someone's not single or available. All right. Gemini dealing with a Virgo. Gemini dealing with a Virgo. They have a crush on you, or they have an apology. They want to pop up out of nowhere and yeah, show you some feelings, share some feelings with you. Have a sentimental moment. Gemini dealing with a Libra. Gemini and Libra. Someone here is blocked or has a hard time trusting themselves when it comes to you. I'm getting blocked communication. Even if maybe they want to come clean, but I'm not sure if they are. I'm going to go with blocked communication. Gemini dealing with a Scorpio. Gemini and Scorpio, please. Someone here is very fixated on the situation, how it's going to work out, what's what, who's where, what. Thinking about it a lot for sure. Gemini dealing with a Sagittarius. Someone here doesn't want it, or they feel a lack of passion, a lack of drive, not wanting a new beginning right now. Gemini dealing with a Capricorn. Someone's moving on or wants to get this to a better place. This could also be travel towards you. So depending on the status of your connection, for some of you, this does mean that they're moving on. But again, if you guys are good, they might be traveling towards you. Gemini dealing with an Aquarius. Holding back, no movement forward. Gemini dealing with a Pisces. Healing energy. Someone here is being very patient and staying very grounded about the connection. All right, my Gemmy babies, let's pull some charms for you. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. What else can you tell my Geminis, please? What else can we tell my Geminis? Let's get a few more. That was sad. There was only like 2. All right, we have Hot Sunday, the fictional girl group trio. So maybe this is a sign. Hang out with your friends, have some fun, you guys, especially if you are feeling all like hermit mode. We have Rosalia wearing the ski mask. Maybe you feel like someone here has been wearing a mask or someone is hiding something. Maybe you like Rosalia. We have Circus Liquor. We have the Circus Liquor Clown. This is a liquor store here in our area, but maybe liquor is involved or someone feels like a clown. Clowns do wear masks. I'm getting 2 faces being covered. We have La Chalupa. This to me is like that 6 of Swords, getting to calmer waters, getting to a better place. I do think you guys are going to be seeking that this month. We have Saint Coco. So this is a message for someone, a feminine energy on the other side. A guide is coming through and they're here for you. If you guys do pray or meditate, you could be getting downloads as well and messages. Also look out for synchronicities. And we have the UFO kitty. This to me is about going within and seeking the answers that you need. They're already within you. You just have to trust yourself. Also, big message of grounding yourself this month, friends. If you're finding yourself very flighty, it's time to take a deep breath and take a moment. Get into those meditation practices. If you haven't, maybe it's something that you can pick up on. 5 minutes a day, you'll feel a difference. But that's what I have for you, my Geminis. Sending you guys so much love. I hope you have the best month ever, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Libra friends, and welcome to your November horoscope reading. Today, as always, we're going to start with general messages, see what's going to be coming up for you in the month of November, anything of importance that you need to know about. And then we will be moving into the love reading. We'll be pulling messages for singles, those of you that are connected. And then we're going to also be including our bonus read. Last month, I heard from a couple of you and you said you liked it, so I'm going to keep it. That's where we check in on you and the person you're thinking of, all the way Aries through Pisces. So yeah, you can check in on their sign. All right, friends. And then as always, a little charm reading at the end as well. So let's dive right in. As always, with a moment of gratitude. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective, for my Libra babies. Libra in November, Spirit, what's up with them? What's the vibe? What's the energy? What's going to be coming up for them? What do they need to know about? Messages for Libra. Some of you could be having like, I don't know, new love, perhaps. I'm seeing that Ace of Cups keeps wanting to show itself. We'll see if it comes out in your reading. Maybe something happens where it just feels really, really good. And there's just a renewal of emotions. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Some of you could be feeling blocked or blocking someone. I don't know why I'm already getting the energy of a Libra who may be starting something new or doing something new and is maybe acting a little aloof, not maybe addressing it or sharing it, like literally blocking people from your new beginning. We have the Fool in reverse. Okay, interesting energy. What's going on? What's going on with my Libras, please? Wow, we have Capricorn, Aries, and Aquarius energy coming through. By the 8 in reverse. By the Fool. Okay, so it's interesting because I'm getting a message here of you're maybe disconnecting from something or ignoring something, or maybe like not fully seeing the opportunity that you do have. Because I do feel like there is something really exciting happening for you, but at the same time, someone's inaction here. It's just keeping things from moving forward. And the longer that you stay in that energy, I feel like it's keeping you in this place of not having enough. So some of you could be experiencing a situation, something unexpected that comes up that you weren't expecting to have to invest in, whether that's money, time, energy. It's going to keep you, for some of you, this is financial, or it just makes you feel like you're reliant on something else to get by. It's going to require a lot of, okay, so here's the thing. It's going to require a lot of hard work, dedication. For some of you guys, this literally means like, I just thought of what like Kim Kardashian said. We just said, get your effing butt up and get to work. Don't take that the wrong way, but I just feel like whatever this is, it's going to light a fire under you to really get going. This devil energy, let's address that. This could be feelings, for some of you, this could be depression or just really feeling that you're just having a tough time. And because you're in this energy of maybe, more like, I'm sorry to say, more like victim mentality than actually creating some kind of movement to get going. But for most of you, what I see this devil energy as, it's just really hard work. So just make sure that you're aware as to which side of the coin you're on when you are going through this, because this is just to kind of raise awareness. Maybe some of you are already kind of in this energy. I do feel though that again, you're either blocking someone or something, or you just feel blocked. Whatever this is, whatever this new journey is, it has a lot of abundance behind it, fertility. Maybe this is about pregnancy for some of you. Obviously, that is not for everyone. This is a collective message, so, take what resonates, friends. Even if it's not something like that, it might still be giving life to something, a project, an idea. I don't know, something that is going to grow for you, that's very fruitful. And I feel like this is where your heart lies, or this is where the nurturing is. This energy is very nurturing, ready to tend to, and have this beautiful, abundant, garden that you grow. What your garden is, only you'll know. But at the same time, we have this Four of Cups and we have this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like we're not addressing something, or we're just not present enough to create forward movement, or maybe because you're blocked in other areas, this is the kind of energy that you're in. But even if it is the kind of energy that you're in, I do still feel that you have more power to harness here over the situation than maybe you're actually realizing or ready to kind of, yeah, like I said, there could be an opportunity here that you might be missing because you're focused on what doesn't feel good, or on feeling left out, or feeling like you're getting left behind, or you don't have enough. Maybe you're going through a tough time. For some of you, not for all of you, and I don't address things like health, but it is cold and flu season. And as we know, these strains have been morphing throughout the last few years, especially. So maybe it's even something like that, that you are, laying low in bed and you need other people to help you. And it's just going to be kind of a mental game where you can't like let yourself fall into feeling like too sorry for yourself in the situation. And the reason I say that is because, again, once there's awareness to which side of the coin you're on, it's almost like you can start to shift, because I do see that things are going to be moving forward, but it is going to take work on your part. All right. With this Tower card, we are in Scorpio season. It's going to be Scorpio season until more than midway through November. So most of the month we're in Scorpio season. There might be something, like I said, this might be unexpected, and it's just kind of puts a halt to something new that you were planning on starting. I do see movement. I don't know if some of you could be traveling, or this is just like moving forward. Yeah, again, this like your hard work is very important here. By you putting work into this. So here, for some of you, the reason this tower is happening is because maybe you've been in this four of cups for too long, and this Knight of Pentacles. Maybe there's something here that you've been blocking, for whatever reason. I know life happens, but I'm saying maybe this is something that actually could have been cleared up, and you've just kind of been disconnected from that. And maybe spacey, or again acting aloof, and without this tower happening where it kind of puts you in a crunch, or it puts you in a place where you really have to use your intelligence, I'm seeing mind here. It's going to be important. You're going to be very focused. Again, I'm going to reiterate, this Devil card, for most of you, I'm picking up that it's just really hard work. Some of you could just literally eye on the prize or eye on the goal. Whatever you got to get done, you're going to get it done. I am also getting the energy of working smarter, not harder. So maybe for some of you guys, whatever you view as a temporary setback, whatever you're going through here, it's almost like because of that, you kind of start to maybe think of a better plan that actually is going to start to get things in motion. I do see you wrapping up some cycle, or finishing off something, bringing it full circle. So again, I feel like this month it's going to put you in a crunch just to kind of get you going, because right now I don't think things are really moving. We have Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio again, Taurus, Virgo, Leo again. All right. Those are your general messages, my Libra babies. Now, let's see. For my single Libras, love messages for the singles, please, Spirit. Love messages for my single Libras in the month of November. What do they need to know? Messages for my singles in November, please. All right. So a lot of you may be feeling just really closed off, maybe even burned by past situations, or maybe your focus is elsewhere, but it just feels like yeah, I don't feel like you guys are, you're keeping to yourselves. You're like, I know what's up, and if there's someone worthy that comes around, I'll know it. But for now, I'm hearing crickets. This Ace of Wands, yeah, you don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want a connection that's just based on sex, or on, that kind of chemistry that doesn't go anywhere. This Five of Pentacles, again, I'm just getting the feeling of someone here is feeling left out. Someone maybe even lonely as well, but at the same time, you're like not having it. Again, I'm just getting the feeling some of you could have recently experienced something that's left you in this energy. Maybe you're in separation from someone. You're focused on moving forward, and this is totally tied into that first part of your reading. Oh, interesting. Wow, Libra, you just surprised me. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Capricorn or a Pisces. Why the Five of Pentacles? Look at you. You're like, nope, I'm going to keep it moving. Like, literally. Why this full reverse, please? Yeah, you guys are bringing a stop. I almost said bringing a sword down. It's this guy, whoever this guy is, real attractive, real passionate, creative, goes after what they want. But unfortunately, in this situation, they haven't made a decision. Something unexpected could happen or has happened, and it's left you feeling like you just didn't know this person, or there was too much you didn't know, or maybe you should just avoid it altogether. And I feel like that's just kind of what you guys are doing. Again, there's a big emphasis here on moving forward. Some of you could be moving, or just carry on. I'm peace out. I'm bailing. I do want to say, though, there is a need to ground yourself when it comes to things that you're holding on to, or again, this closed off energy of like how protective you are over yourself. It's good to be protective over yourself, yes, but when the temperance is in reverse, it's just telling me that your reason for doing it, that needs to be healed, or that needs to be brought back into perspective, and just kind of release. I'm almost sensing like there's energy that's building up there that's going to have to be released in order for you to kind of almost self-soothe yourself. Yeah, because for some of you, like, you might be feeling a little jaded, and that might be why, or like burned one too many times, or disappointed one too many times, or you're just over feeling this way. And who can blame you? But again, for those of you that something does unexpectedly come up, it's almost like this is what you needed in order to get going, or address a situation that you maybe already saw red flags in, or like I said, maybe it was something that needed to be done and just hasn't been done yet. Whatever that might be. Could be a conversation, or just healing through past issues. For some of you, not for all of you, but this could even be maybe like realizing relationship issues that you've had, repetitive, perhaps maybe, and just knowing that that's something you have to kind of learn to maybe work through. For some of you, that could be in the form of like therapy, or maybe you're just turning more into your spirituality, learning more about yourself in that way, learning to trust yourself. I'm going to pull one more for this Devil card. It's really commanding my attention. And under that High Priestess, that's like no joke. I don't know if there's my little Libra brujas out there, and maybe this is what this is saying. Maybe there's ritual work, but if there is, it just feels like it's not light work. Like, I mean, some of you could be doing shadow work for sure. For sure. It's about healing. Yeah. Okay. So you guys do have shadow work to do. And that's why I'm like, wow, that like it's really drawing me in. Okay. So for those of you that resonate with that message, again, it's just about recognizing our patterns that maybe we've been bringing along, or maybe it's not even that we bring them along, but we found ourselves attracting the same type of person in a different body. Or maybe it's how we view relationships. I don't know, whatever it is, it feels like there's something here that's ready to be like addressed, looked at, brought out from the dark. There's a lot of fears here, and there's a big emphasis on moving forward, but there's only one real way to move forward. And they want to tell you that whatever you put into the situation, like you're going to get out of it what you need. I see healing happening. This is you getting to, I just heard safe space. Maybe there's something about your home or the foundations that have been shaky in the past. It's like getting to a better place regarding those things. Even like I said, this could even be failed relationships or never building this type of foundation and fears that we have around that. Does it exist? It's like moving beyond that, but it does require you to put in work. You will get to what it is you want. If you don't want to be single, that's where you're heading. It's funny because literally that's what they're saying. Um, yeah, okay. I see you. Yeah, this month is going to be transformative for you for sure. And it makes sense because it's Scorpio season and we have a lot of stuff going on in astrology that's making us deal with these emotions, you know? There's also a sense here of you not feeling the most positive when it comes to the idea of new beginnings or even a new beginning happening. So that's coming up as a blockage. Okay, you're being shown. You're being very. You're trying to remain very logical about your feelings, but there's a need here to address something that in the past has happened, and it's left you feeling maybe struggling to remain hopeful that this type of love or this type of relationship or this type of stability or loyalty, whatever it is, that does exist out there. All right, my Libra friends. I don't know why I feel like I want to cry. Um, wow. We have Sagittarius, Cancer, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, big, big cappy vibes with that devil card. Aries, yeah, Aries again. All right. Let's see. My Libras that are connected spirit. What can you tell me? Love messages in November for my connected Libras, please. My connected Libras, please. My connected Libras, please. In November. Look, there's that Ace of Cups that I thought was going to come through from the beginning. All right. So if there was a reunion or a party, or maybe you're just lacking having fun right now in November, some of you could be feeling very defensive or just maybe even like closed off. And that's been keeping you kind of emotionally, just doesn't feel the greatest. The Magician. Okay. Connected Libras, please. So there's something that you've been trying to make happen or trying to manifest. Maybe that's where your thoughts, your feelings, your wishes have been going to. But it feels like a lot of you are really worried about this lack of communication that's going on. So for my connected Libras, if this is about reuniting with your person, I see you being concerned about the communication that's not being had. And again, there's a sense here of not coming together, not healing this yet. Why the Ace of Cups in reverse? Someone here hasn't made the decision to heal this. Someone's focused or really trying to get out of their heads when it comes to reuniting, or yeah, someone's trying to emotionally withdraw. So I'm getting the feeling that one person or someone is trying to do things different or is trying to decide what it is they want because they kind of want to break out of a cycle or like the circumstances need to change, and it's almost like they feel like they're fighting for that to happen. Why the Nine of Swords in reverse? You guys get lots of Tower energy in your reading. Why the Page of Swords in reverse? There could be children involved, or someone here is just being immature. Someone here is just taking their own time. They're maybe even procrastinating, not really talking about things. And there's a feeling of being worried, or just staying up late at night. Like this could be your energy. Thinking of what could happen, or trying to avoid this tower, this chaos, or major change from happening. And I feel like you feel that you've been trying to manifest change or manifest something to go forward, but there's no plan behind it. There's no, whatever was supposed to be a new start or a new beginning, it's just not happening right now. Someone could be avoiding it because they're just not sure. So I'm going to go ahead and say it doesn't feel like you guys are on the same page regarding whatever this is. One person's under the impression that they're still thinking about what it is they want, trying to change the circumstances, feel like they're the only ones fighting for it. The feeling of trying to manifest this, but it's just there's no plan behind it. And someone here is avoiding. Yeah. So maybe for some of you, this has to do with motherhood. Doesn't have to be. It could be something where you're the only one that's giving to a situation, or I don't know. There's just a sense here where I don't think you feel like you can grow under these circumstances, and something has to change. Or you're just not being taken care of. Your needs aren't being met. Again, this devil energy wants to come through. There might be something karmic about your situation, a lesson that needs to be learned. Someone here is feeling very defensive. There could be codependency in the situation. That's not for everyone. Yeah, it feels like the masculine, or someone, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio maybe, has gone emotionally cold, and it's been hurtful. Maybe they're going through something, and this is like a self-sabotaging way of coping. And you've been trying to manifest movement to move on from this, and maybe they're just not. Yeah, someone here is hurting a lot. And I feel like right now they really don't have anything to give, so they're pulling back, whoever that might be. All right. We have all the signs, but again, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or did I say Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo? I don't think I said that yet, but we have that here. Aries as well. Air signs. I mean, it could be anyone. Capricorn with the devil, Scorpio as well. All right, my connected Libras. It's going to be an interesting month. All right, and now let's move on to your bonus read. Thank you, Spirit. Let's check in on you and the person on your mind, Aries through Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Aries through Pisces for Libra. Aries through Pisces for Libra. What can you tell us in November for my Libras dealing with an Aries, Spirit? Oh, the Aries is undecided. Someone here is trying to get out of their mind when it comes to it. They feel inspired 1 minute, and then something holds them back and they pull back. My Libra's dealing with a Taurus, please. Libra dealing with a Taurus. Someone here doesn't want drama, is trying to drop the conflict. Maybe someone felt like there was competition or jealousy, and they just don't want drama. Libra's dealing with a Gemini, please. I feel like the Gemini is ready to speak their truth or lay down the law in some way. Yeah, they have something to say, that's for sure. Libra dealing with a Cancer, please. Libra dealing with a Cancer. They miss you. There seems to be a deep connection here. They think of like the good memories, good times. Feels like they're missing you. Libra dealing with a Leo. this is a really like committed card. I would say if you haven't heard from them, like they're taking, if they take, it's almost like if there's going to be movement, it's going to be on their side. If this is someone you're dealing with, it feels like they want to commit. They also might have a role in their life that they take very seriously. Um, Interesting energy for a Leo. Maybe they're very much about their position because they are a Leo. Also, you know, the ego is coming through. A Libra dealing with a Virgo. They're not making a move. They're not making a move. They might be focusing on something else. Libra dealing with a Libra. All right, 2 wanted to come through. Someone here is not letting it go or not letting it go. They want a new opportunity. They're not letting it go because they want a new opportunity. Libra dealing with a Scorpio. They're holding back feelings, but at the same time, if they are like trying to invite you or extend an invitation, or be romantic with you, it's almost like just use your intuition because they might be overpromising on something they're not ready to deliver. Libra dealing with a Sagittarius. Someone here is closing out a big cycle. If you guys are at a distance, maybe this is even traveling towards each other. Something could be coming full circle as well. It does feel like it's going to be the beginning of a new chapter. Someone here could have brought an ending to something in order to have a new beginning. I'm getting strong. Oh, there's so much Leo energy coming through as well. Interesting. Lots of Leo. Let me put those back. All right. Who was that? That was Sagittarius. All right. Libra's dealing with a Capricorn, please. They want, or you're their wish, basically. Yeah. I was going to say they want you. Yeah. Someone here has a wish, wants to make something happen with you. Libra dealing with an Aquarius. Things aren't taking off here. Someone here isn't trusting. And Libra dealing with a Pisces. They want to work on it, or someone could just be focusing on work, but it feels like someone here is working on it. They want to work on it. I'm going to stick to that. All right, my Libra babies, let's get some charms for you before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. What else can you tell my Libras, please? All right. We have the Death card. I do feel there is transformation. Also, Scorpio season. Those Scorpio vibes are getting to all of us, friends. We have, which one's this one? La Máscara. So the mask, maybe someone here is wearing masks in a situation. Like I said, trust yourselves. Learn to trust yourself if you're having a hard time with that. But I feel like a lot of you are definitely, you know, maybe doing some meditations or like your third eye is opening. It just feels like you definitely have the ability to tune in there. We have Bjork, the cover to debut. I think of I Miss You. There's so many good songs on that. I don't know. I don't remember. That's a 90s album. I don't necessarily remember. Maybe it's 94 or something. Maybe that means something to someone. We have Slipknot. Okay, you guys have 2 messages, 2 different pins about someone wearing a mask in a situation. Slipknot performs with masks on, so that's what made me think of that. We have Amigos. There's something about friends. Maybe some of you like the show Friends. Maybe your friends are part of this situation. We have You Are Enough, a reminder to prioritize yourself and your self-love, my friends. We have Sad Girl Sally. This always makes me think of how self-sacrificing Sally was. She would toss herself out a window and then sew her arm back on. So also she's crying, so she's in her feels. We have La Mami. Again, maybe there's mother vibes coming in for some of you. I was feeling that earlier. And then again, this quarter has a mommy bat and a baby bat. It's from the American Samoa National Park. The year is 2020. And like I said, you guys probably can't see that, but there's a mommy bat and a baby bat hanging upside down. All right, my Libra babies, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your horoscope. I'm wishing you nothing but the best this month, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Aquarius babies, and welcome to your November horoscope reading, friends. Here we go, November. As always, we're going to start with general messages and see what's coming up for you in the month of November. Then we'll be moving to the love reading. Of course, we'll be looking into singles, those of you that are connected. And then we'll be doing a little bonus reading like we did last month. I heard from a few of you and you said you liked it, so we'll keep it. This is where we check in on you and the person you're thinking about. So we'll go all the way through the zodiac, Aries through Pisces, and see what messages come through for you. All right. And, we'll be doing a little charm reading at the end, all the good stuff. And let's begin. Let's take a moment to ground into your reading. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for my Aquarius babies, for the Aquarian Collective, Spirit. In the month of November, what's coming up? What's coming up for my Aquariuses in the month of November? General messages, please. What's going on with them? What's the vibe? What's the vibe for the Aqua babies? I feel like you guys are always a vibe. you know me and my Aquas. I'm surrounded by so many of you. I love it. What's coming up for them, Spirit, in the month of November? Cards want to come out. What is that? The 9 of Swords in reverse. All right, maybe you guys have decided I'm not going to worry about this anymore. All right, general messages, please, for the Aquas. All right, so we have the 7 of Cups. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. The 8 of Cups in reverse. The 4 of Pentacles. I'm feeling like tightness, holding on to something so tight. Trying to keep control. Some of you could be it's a financial thing and that's what you're trying to keep control of. We'll see what it goes. There is a dynamic here that isn't working out. If this is between family or work, it just feels like that's going to be a challenge, but it's like you're not walking away. But you're very confused, or it seems like you just have a lot going on and it's confusing. I'm sensing it's hard to think clearly in November. There it is. That did want to come out. Why the 7 of Cups? Why the 3 of Pentacles? All right, so some of you could have a lot of choices when it comes to people. You could be flirting with a bunch of different people, or I don't know. Some of you could be hooking up with different people, and it just seems like you have a lot of options when it comes to something. If it's not people, it just seems like you're really excited about maybe a lot of different projects you have going on. But I got to warn you, some of these are kind of or they're based in fantasy. So you're going to have to kind of figure out which ones are tangible enough to like actually build on and go with. Because I feel like some of these are duds. Some of the things you have going on are just kind of wasting precious energy, time, money, whatever it is. All right. Why the 8 of Cups in reverse? Justice in reverse. Why the 4 of Pentacles for my Aquas? 2 4s. You guys could be seeing synchronicities, numbers. And why the 9 of Swords in reverse? All right, my Aqua babies. So let's get to it. I am gonna pull more cards as we go, but I kind of already went through this. It does feel like you are going to be moving forward, even though you don't work well with these people. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe some of you are even going to be traveling with people that you're not really vibing with, and that's kind of what I'm picking up. But because you're having fun, or it is a fun situation, you're like, let's just go for it. This isn't over, or I'm contracted in any way, or I'm obligated to do this. It does feel like something here is not fair or it's not balanced. For those of you dealing with a legal situation, maybe that's something that hasn't wrapped up yet. Or maybe you're getting out of a contract or something has to be relooked at, renegotiated, and that's why you're not moving on yet. Things are progressing in the situation, but again, it just feels like when it comes to these other people or whoever you are supposed to be working with to build something, it's just not really It's not really there in the month of November, but you're still very much present in it. Over here, let's talk about this. Again, for those of you that this is about finances, it just feels like it's time to relook at where your spending has been going. So let's address these two, because this could be someone who's kind of very focused on how they look or on having fun, spending money, resources, whatever it is, on all these things. And earlier I said, not all of these are good or not all of these are tangible. There are some duds here. So it's almost like a need to really look at that, because it could have been something that you've been ignoring for a while or didn't have to pay attention to. And now there's a need to pay attention here. Especially if it's money. If it's not money, this maybe feels like some of you need to actually purge materialistic goods, meaning maybe you have like a lot of shit. Maybe you don't, but I mean, if you find yourself having like, uh, they're showing me like lots of jewelry or a closet bursting at the seams or just like more than you need. This could also be an energy that's kind of keeping you from being able to focus or being able to kind of see clearly. So some of you will be focusing on that, especially with this Four of Cups in reverse. It's like, okay, we're ready to address it. I've ignored this for too long and now it's time to address it. Now, if that doesn't resonate, the other message that I'm getting here is there could be situations that require you to be a little more vulnerable and you're just really closed off. And maybe that's true just across the board as well. And that's just kind of like a side note. There's almost a sense, though, of coming back around and maybe like being aware of this, being aware that when you're in this checked out, bored, over it, not wanting to deal with it, or maybe just having a hard time recognizing your blessings type of energy, it's like we have to come back around. My dear Aqua friends. All right, let's talk about this Page of Pentacles. A lot of you, this feels work related, doesn't have to be, but for those of you that this is about work, it does feel like you are going to be getting a new opportunity, but you're going to be like, can I do this? Am I capable? Am I strong enough? Am I ready? And the answer is yes. Just don't let yourself, like, don't spook yourself off from it, because I do see that there is potential here. But the thing is, my friends, I think it's going to be a little uncomfortable because you might be so used to being master of your own realm or just really good at what you do. Whatever this is, it's going to require you to kind of humble down a bit and take on a more of a learner's mentality, because there is room for growth here. Not saying you don't bring anything to the table. Of course you do. You're an Aquarius. You bring lots to the table, but there is something to build on here. There's more to learn. Now, for those of you that this isn't about work, this could be relating to children or a friendship, wanting to get to know someone better, building on it, but you're very closed off. You're remaining in your comfort zone by closing off and not really opening up. And again, this is stemming from a place of you're just kind of like holding back. Some of you could be holding back from these opportunities. Um, this Nine of Swords in reverse, I kind of knew it was going to fly out because when I was shuffling, that's the card that poked its head out. But this is telling me you don't want to lose sleep over something, or you're no longer losing sleep over it. This Queen of Wands, this could be you, this could be someone else. This is someone who's very passionate and very driven and going after the things that they want. I'm not going to say fearlessly, because, she does carry some fear, but it's not enough that it makes her hold back, or it makes her not want to move forward. And I'm using her because it's just feminine energy, but that's where creativeness comes from. That's where intuition comes from. Life-giving projects, things like that. Your energy is very attractive during this time. If this is not you, this feels like you're no longer losing sleep over whoever this Queen of Wands is, someone that you're really attracted to. Maybe that's your way of closing off. All right, that's not for everyone. Let's see if there's any more messages here. General messages for Aquarius, please. Is there anything else for my Aquas? I'm getting Libra, Cancer, Leo energy strongly. Anything else for my Aquas, please? General messages. So there's no plan. Oh, look, that is someone. That is someone. Or for some of you, for someone it is. It feels like a divine counterpart. Someone who matches you really well, artistically, creatively, look good together. Power couple vibes. Very lots of passion between them. But there's also a sense of I'm not going to worry about it. I don't have plans for it. There's almost a sense where you're not moving forward. Again, I think you guys are closed off, but maybe it's because you just already have so much going on over here. Let me pull one more. Why that Seven of Cups, please, with that Page of Wands. Oh yeah, a lot. I think some of you have choices between people. That's not for everyone, but it feels there's mother energy here, and then we're getting air energy as well. Also, even if it's not between people and you just have lots of projects, you guys, there's a real need here to focus on the ones where you've already experienced growth, or you know that there is growth. Here's the thing, you have potential, but it's not going to matter if you don't kind of let go and harness it, you know? And I'm saying that because this Four of Pentacles, where we're holding on very tight out of fear. This could be holding on to people, places, things, habits, whatever it is. But it's kind of time to address it. Time to get clear. That Queen of Swords, she's very truthful and knows what she wants to say. Yeah, some of you could possibly be dealing with a divorce or just some restructuring of some sort, a contract that needs to be put back into place, and it doesn't feel like you're walking away from that yet. You're very back and forth in November, very on and off. I don't really see a new beginning. If there was potential for a new beginning, what's kind of stopping you, like I said, is kind of being guarded. All right, my aqua babies. Let's continue. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for the Aquarians. Now let's look at my single aquas. Love messages, please, Spirit. Love messages for the single aquas in the month of November. What's up with them? What do they need to know about in the month of November? Love messages for my single Aquarians. Love messages for my single aquas. All right, so we have the Two of Swords in reverse, which means I'm not making a decision. I'm not going to decide. But we have the Six of Pentacles here. We have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Emperor in reverse. So maybe you're not making up your mind about a specific person. Now, I know this is the singles read, but, you know, I have to kind of address everything that comes through. Messages. You could be having a hard time letting go of someone, or taking charge, taking control, and closing out a chapter. You could just have a hard time letting things go in general. Why the Two of Swords in reverse? Very defensive. Yeah, that's what I was feeling from the beginning. Your energy is very defensive here. You're like, I'm only giving, like, you're very conservative with what you give here. Whether it's energy, love, time, it feels like there's a need here. You're like, what's right, what's wrong? There, it needs to be balanced. A very strong message here about reciprocity coming through. And maybe that's why you're undecided over certain things and you're just protecting your energy, because you're like, I literally cannot give to one more thing that just takes from me more than it gives. There is a passionate new beginning here, but there are fears that come with it, or just things that maybe you are avoiding. Again, I'm not getting the energy of an Aquarius that's really open to love or open to a relationship. And maybe you are, you know, not saying all aquas are like that, but that's the energy that I'm getting here. All right. Lots of fire energy coming through. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This Emperor in reverse, someone here doesn't feel in control or hasn't been assertive or taken control. If this is someone that you are dealing with, it just feels like they're just not available, or maybe they're just not showing up in the way that they need to be. This person could be very much in their ego right now, or on the outside, they look really happy. Or maybe this is a specific person that does make you happy, but at the same time, they're not really reliable, or I don't know if you can count on them. And maybe that's part of the fear. So I don't know if this is someone you already met, or if this is someone already in your energy. It feels like this is someone already in your energy. This could be even someone you have kids with, or you have lots of memories with. Okay, no, scratch the kid thing. I mean, yeah, it could be, but scratch the kid thing for now. This is someone that you're missing. You miss this person. You have fond memories of them. They kind of feel, I'm going to say soulmate energy. And it's someone that you want to come back together with, or that you want to come back into union with. You haven't let it go, but at the same time, I think you feel like it's divine timing. With that Wheel of Fortune, there are things that are changing in the entire situation, but there's parts of it that are hard for you to let go of. One more on the Death reverse. It's because you're healing. You guys are healing from something. Yeah. What's this Justice and the Six of Pentacles? One more there, please. Yeah, you guys are letting go of something painful. You're still processing it. Take care of your mental health. Yeah, very healing, you guys. I'm getting mental health. Avoid any situations that are just going to be bad or stressful for you. Things are moving. Even if you don't feel it, things are moving, and they want you to keep wishing and stay hopeful in your situation, because things are changing, friends. You are healing. I think you're going to see a difference by the end of the month. There could be something here that's coming in that's going to make you real happy, even if there are fears to it, or fears attached to it. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages for my single Aquarians. What about the aquas that are connected? My connected aquas, those Aquarians that are already dealing with someone. Love messages for them in the month of November, please. My connected aquas in the month of November. Love messages for the connected aquas in November. Look at that. They keep highlighting mental health, you guys. They want you to take care of yourself, protect your energy. Lots of Aquarian energy coming through. Look at that. It's almost someone here isn't bossing up, like they're just not, or it's this masculine energy that just is having a hard time. They could be cold or closed off. Maybe that's even you. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This is Aquarius energy as well. My connected aquas, please. I don't think you're going to be speaking very much. You can't trust this. Either that, or you're sneaking around. Someone here has secrets. Someone has a secret. Or just can't trust it. Not lining up their intentions with their actions. Why the Star card? Why the Eight of Swords? Why the King of Swords? Y'all, I feel like you guys have different people showing up. Maybe not. Oh my God. The masculine, whoever the masculine is in the situation, is just not in a good place, for whatever reason that might be. They're just not committing, or just not taking control. I'm getting the sense maybe someone's even like victim mentality of this happens to me, instead of being like learning from it and kind of I'm not a horse rider, but you know, the reins. Yeah. Shit. Getting the reins on the situation, and the horse is your life. Why the High Priestess? And why the Seven of Swords? Someone here has this higher perspective. I feel like this is you, psychic intuition, see things differently. You feel through things, and it feels like you're releasing something toxic, or something toxic is being released. I don't know if you're hiding this ending or what. It feels like your relationship or whatever this connection is going through, it's going through a deep transformation, but there's a level of deceit, whether it's because you're not being open about it or there's something about it you're not trusting. Whatever is happening, something's coming to an end so something new can begin. You know this because this devil in reverse, I feel like you know that whatever this was, whatever you're breaking out of and it's making someone feel out of control or uncomfortable, it's necessary because we were being bound. We were being restricted by this devil energy. It could be a toxic connection, even though I know this is the connected aqua portion. There could be something that was toxic about the relationship. Maybe it's even your behaviors or someone's behaviors here that we just need to allow to transform and let go of. Um, I will say though, in November, there's like, you look cute, you're doing fun things, there's flirtiness, there's fun conversation, there's party. If you guys have a chance to hang out with friends or be social, I think that's going to be really good for you. I do feel you are going to be in your head when it comes to so for those aquas, my feminines, you're going to be in your head because I feel like you're trying to hold yourself to a certain level of like a certain level. Like you can't mess with me. Like I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to tell you how to treat me, how I treat myself, how I love myself, how I live my life. That's going to be enough for you to know not to approach me with your BS. But at the same time, you're in your head about it. It's almost like holding yourself to the standard is creating pain or creating fears there because, of what this other person is doing or not doing. Now, for others of you, if you're not the divine feminine and you resonate with being the masculine here, it feels like you're in your head over this Empress. This is Taurus, Virgo energy. This could also be mother energy as well, mother of your children, perhaps, or someone here that you're just so, I'm sensing a lot of attraction. And this could be power duo, but your energy isn't matching up to this feminine. And maybe that's why you're in your head about it. Only you'll know. I do feel you guys are going to be closed off and a little cold, trying to be very smart. But in doing so, someone might get upset, or someone here is kept waiting. Or maybe again, this is even you because you are trying to hold yourself to this level. It's like it doesn't always feel good, but you can't let people step all over you or, not respect your boundaries. If this isn't you, it just feels, again, there's like a masculine that's very cold and closed off, not available, not committing is what I'm getting. And it's upsetting. Oh, lots of energy. We have Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo coming through. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles, being single and independent. Someone could be holding on to certain behaviors of a single person. All right, let's continue. Let's do the bonus part of your reading. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for the Aqua babies. All right, Spirit. Aries through Pisces for my Aquarians dealing with an Aries through Pisces. I did just see something. Let's see what message the deck has for you. Where was it? Where is it? Am I tripping? I know I wasn't. I can tell when my deck is trying to say something. There we go. Okay, so this being in your head, some of you are very defensive, or someone here is very defensive in this energy, and that's being highlighted. That could be a repeating pattern. If you do find yourself being very defensive, that could be keeping you in some kind of loop, repeating a pattern when it comes to this Empress, whoever that Empress is. If you're the Empress or they are. All right. Let's shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Aries through Pisces for my Aquarians. Aries through Pisces. All right, for my Aquas dealing with an Aries, what can you tell us in the month of November? For my Aquas dealing with an Aries, what can you tell us? The World, it seems like something's coming to an end, but I'm getting more rebirth vibes. Maybe something is coming around full circle. Maybe for some of you, you guys are even traveling to each other or traveling together. I don't know why that came out, back and forth energy. Maybe you're not sure, but it does seem like there's a cycle that's closing out. All right, my Aqua's dealing with a Taurus. Aqua's dealing with a Taurus. You're going to have the opportunity. There's an opportunity here in November. It's up to you what you do with that opportunity. Aqua's dealing with a Gemini. Repeating a pattern. You might be repeating something with a Gemini. No breakthrough, just repeating it with them, whatever that was. Aqua's dealing with a Cancer. Aqua's dealing with a Cancer. Undecided, either you're undecided or they're undecided, don't want to make a decision when it comes to this. I've just heard stalemate. Aqua's dealing with a Leo. Aqua's dealing with a Leo. Someone here feels very committed, very loyal to the situation. Provider energy. Committed. There's stability here. Aqua's dealing with a Virgo. Someone here is getting clarity on the situation, but they were very confused. Either that or they're fantasizing a lot, but to the point of not doing anything. It'll be different for you guys, depending on where your connection is at. Aqua's dealing with a Libra. They want to move forward, move ahead, again, maybe even travel. I do see forward movement in November with the Libra. Aqua's dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, we'll take it. Someone here is thinking about you. They are closed off though, or someone here has gone cold. There may be communication, but they seem emotionally closed off. They do think about you though. Aqua's dealing with a Saggy. Aqua's dealing with Sagittarius. Someone here has been ignoring this. Now maybe they're trying to come back to it. Stop ignoring you or them. They've been trying to detach. Aqua's dealing with a Capricorn. Stability, milestones being reached. It seems like things are stable there, or they want it to be stable. Commitment as well. Aqua's dealing with, Aquarius. Aqua's dealing with an Aqua. Can you even handle yourselves if you guys are together with another Aquarius? Let me know in the comments. Aqua dealing with an Aqua. Someone's walking away. So two Aquarians didn't make a right. I'm just kidding, guys. I don't mean to be insensitive, but someone here is walking away. Aqua's dealing with a Pisces. Let's see. There's a truth, some type of light bulb moment or communication. Feels like there's a truth that's coming. I'll pull one more for that. Maybe something's being illuminated. An apology. There could be an apology. If you guys have a crush on this Pisces, maybe they're telling you that they have a crush or there's like a revelation. It's sweet. I have lovers reversed on the bottom of the deck. So it could be someone you're in disconnect with. All right, let's pull some charms for you before we wrap up this reading. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else can you tell my Aqua babies, please? We have Prince with the third eye sunglasses. A reminder to trust yourself. You guys are in that high priestess energy, super psychic-y vibes, you guys. I call you guys my alien babies. Aquarians are aliens. Like, you guys are literally connected to the universe. You can tap in. Literally a simple way to do this. And now this is only if you're called to it. One of the things you can call on is what do you have to do or clear your path to get to your best timeline? I feel like that's totally doable for you. I feel like that message is for someone in specific. Trust yourself, meditate. That keeps coming through for you guys. Maybe some of you need grounding. We have Saint Selena. I think of dreaming of you. I also think of Amor Prohibido. Maybe you guys like Selena. That's for somebody. Maybe someone's from Texas. We have 555, you guys, angel numbers. So fives are very uncomfortable because they are in transition. They are transitional. If you've ever given birth, this is the transition. This is when your body shakes and you're like, I can't even believe this. If you have no idea what that's like, you're basically living it right now, is what it feels like if you've resonated with this energy. It's just uncomfortable because things are shifting. But keep in mind, a five is nowhere near the 10. Whatever you're going through now, it's only meant to align you to get you to the stability and those things that you really want. This isn't going to ring true for everyone because not everyone is creating the action in their lives to get closer to the things that are meant for them. It's very uncomfortable to do this, but I do feel like you are being encouraged to continue to shake out those things that are bogging down your energy, draining your resources, and get real about what it is you want. And look at that. Your guides want you to keep at it, my friends. Super motivational here. Keep at it. You're in transition. Things are changing. Look out for angel numbers as well, synchronistic numbers, all that good jazz. All right, my friends, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. You guys got the longest one. But yeah, we just went because I felt like you guys needed those messages. I'm wishing you nothing but the best, friends, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.